The office also got acquainted with the annual report of the State Audit Institution for the year 2023, as well as responses of the Council of Ministers on a number of studies. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Sheikh Abdul Malik bin Abdullah Al Khalili, Chairman of the State Council. The Sultan Qaboos Academy for Police Sciences started the training program for the project of managing handling operations at land ports in cooperation with the private sector. This came within the framework of highlighting the regulations, laws and enforced security systems in the work sites, in addition to providing those enrolled with the necessary skills to perform their duties. The program's launching ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion. In preparation for the implementation of the maternity leave branch on the 19th of this month, the Social Protection Fund organized a media meeting today in Muscat to discuss the details of launching the maternity leave branch. More details are in the following report.
In a significant move towards enhancing maternal care in the country, the Social Protection Fund held a media meeting to unveil the details of the new maternity leave branch set to be implemented on July 19th. The maternity leave insurance branch is one of the social insurance branches stipulated in the Social Protection Law.
Following the Oman Fijian follow-up, there it comes to provide a decent life for the Omanis and non-Omanis. So it comes to provide and implement the maternity insurance leave, which is one of the social protection insurance. That was stated at the social protection law last year and supposed to be implemented within 1 year. So here we come, by the 19th of July, we're gonna implement and launch the social protection, the maternity leave insurance.
The media meeting featured a series of presentations highlighting the critical importance of maternity leave as a fundamental right for working women and a key factor in ensuring their health and well-being. The new branch will cover all Omani workers employed within the Sultanate of Oman, regardless of their contract type and sector, as well as non-Omani employees working in state administrative units and private sector establishments subject to the provisions of the labor law.
The maternity leave branch will encompass all Omani workers in the Sultanate of Oman in the sectors military, security and private, and regardless the type of contract, whether it is temporary, training or retired, and also include the non-Omani workers in the state administrative units and in the private sector establishments. And also the provisions of maternity leave branch will not include the Omanis working in GCC and working abroad, as well as the self-employed workers, and also not include the non-Omani workers that not included in the labor law. For example, the domestic workers.
The new policies are an investment in early childhood development, especially the first 1,000 days, which is the most important time in a child's life. And this, as we say at UNICEF, early moments matter. And the new policies give parents time and the ability to care for their children, whether it be to play, to give them the right health care, and of course it also encourages companies to promote family-friendly policies.
The initiative reflects Oman's commitment to upholding the fundamental rights of working women, promoting a safe and stable environment for families, and guaranteeing employment security. For the Sultanate of Oman Television, this is Saleh Mukhalfan Al-Rahbi, Muscat.
The volume of investments in Buraymi Industrial City by the end of the first half of this year amounted to more than 19 million Omani riyals. The number of investments also increased to 362 projects, and 15 projects were localized in various sectors with a total area estimated at 87,000 square meters by the end of the first half of this year. The total number of projects in the city reached 477 projects, while the leased areas in the city amounted to more than 1.8 million square meters. Still to come in our news bulletin. A number of small and medium-sized enterprises participated in the activities of the second Ajwaa Al Ashkharah Forum. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The Environmental Emergency Center of the Environment Authority received a report about the sinking of a ship carrying oil derivatives 25 nautical miles southeast of Ras Madraka in the wilaya of Duqm. The authority reported that the ship is in a critical condition, and so far no materials have leaked from it, indicating that the weather conditions are not suitable for dealing with it in this situation. In the initial assessment, specialists reported that a leak was likely to occur due to natural factors, and it is also expected that the leaked materials would disperse before reaching the Omani coast. With the participation from concerned bodies, the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion organized a workshop on challenges and aspirations of Senate services centers. The workshop came to support the national efforts towards sustainability of these centers, which are considered as national projects under continuous attention by the government institutions. The workshop focused on 4 topics, namely the latest developments in digital transformation and the role of Senate centers in enhancing it, the efforts exerted to improve the quality of customer service, the challenges facing these centers and the proposals to solve them, as well as the future aspirations of the Senate Services Centers owners and the creative ideas to enable them. Oman Mills Company, in cooperation with the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Water Resources, announced the opening of electronic registration for farmers wishing to sell local wheat for the next season, so they can benefit from the production support program. This comes within the framework of plans to strengthen the food security system and encourage farmers to grow, develop and market Omani wheat. The average purchase of Oman Mills Company reached 10,000 tons this year, with an increase by 100% annually. The Small and Medium Enterprises Development Administration of South Al-Sharqiyya is taking part in the activities of the second Ajwaa Al Ashkharah Forum through the 4th Entrepreneurs Market, which features wide participation of entrepreneurs, owners of SMEs, productive families and artisans. More details are in the following report.
The Ajwaa Al Ashkharah Forum, currently taking place in the Al Ashkharah Public Park in the wilaya of Ja'lan Bani Bu Ali, is showcasing the talents and products of 65 participants. These include entrepreneurs, productive families and artisans who have come together to present their distinctive products at the forum.
We aim to promote for the product on the entrepreneurs. This year we have 65 participants showing their products for the visitors.
In one section of the forum, productive families have set up restaurants and cafes, selling a delightful selection of cold and hot beverages and traditional dishes that are famous in the South Al-Sharqiyya Governorate. This culinary experience adds to the vibrant atmosphere of the event, making it a true celebration of local culture.
Today we came here to visit Ajwaa Al Ashkharah in Sharqiyya South government. mashallah, a lot of visitors here came today to enjoy their time with their families and friends. And the most thing that I see here is a booth owned by Omanese people. This is the most thing that I saw here, like homemade and also the coffees. And a lot of people here came to enjoy their life in Ashkharah.
Visitors to the forum can also explore a special corner dedicated to entrepreneurs and artisans, where they can find a diverse array of products. The booths display traditional palm-based crafts, wooden items, fragrant incense, perfumes, and beautifully crafted Omani clothing. Additionally, visitors can discover a variety of oils and Omani honey, along with many other locally produced goods. This corner depicts the support given to local businesses. This section is a window into the success of the local community, offering both opportunity and inspiration for future entrepreneurs. From the Wilaya of Ja'lan Bani Bu Ali, this is Saleh Bukhalfan Al-Rahbi, South Al-Sharqiyya Governorate.
This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main headlines once again. State Council Office discusses two proposals of the Social and Cultural Committee on enhancing financial sustainability of the civil society institutions and promoting social benefit from the cultural activities. The Social Protection Fund organizes a media meeting in Muscat to discuss the details of launching the maternity leave branch. And more than 19 million Omani Riyals is the volume of investments in Buraimi Industrial City by the end of the first half of this year. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, thank you for watching. Good night.